And it says we're live. So hopefully we are.
Okay. Well, give it a minute.
Give it a minute.
Yeah, I don't see it on YouTube.
Minute.
It's like a delay here.
It's always a delay.
So.
All right. Got reviews up.
Yes.
And Tom's already getting on you.
Yes, I know.
He's already got you.
Yep.
Oh God, yeah, that was disgusting.
That was very disgusting. I cannot believe they just handed it over to him.
I can. Because I expected it. I expected it after the week before when they played Weber State.
I know.
And when the way they started that game against Weber, it's like, oh my God,
they weren't going
to be lucky to beat BYU the next week.
Yeah,
which I do know. Yeah,
he was disappointed.
We went live. Let's see, we're live behind me on the TV.
Yes.
Hello, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
How you doing, buddy? Having carb-free sandwiches, huh? Which?
Sad day. They literally.
And there's Mikey.
Literal bad guys.
Hi, Mikey. Yeah. Hi, Luna Girl.
Yeah, they did. They did, Tom. The bad guys literally won because they literally handed it to them.
Right.
And I wasn't happy.
Where?
Hey, they're a better team than that, and they just shot themselves in the foot.
Well,
and you can't tell me it's beginning of the season jitters because that's bull crap.
Okay, well, since we're touching on your teams here, how about the fact that your Patriots lost to the Dolphins?
I'm saying the same thing. It's bull crap. You don't lose to one of the worst teams in the NFL.
Dude, all I know is, and you can attest to this, we were getting ready for the IndyCar race to come on.
Lost video, black screen. Oh, no.
Watch back there for a minute. Then it'll say no video.
Oh, no. Is anybody else losing video? I have video.
Okay. Don says he's got video. You've got it up on your tablet. Yeah. You've got video.
And we got video back
Still got video on the... Mikey says he's good. Luna Girls, I'll reset then. But yeah, let's hope the hell what happened yesterday on the Sidebar Cantina doesn't happen.
I'm better.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, if it happens on this show,
sorry,
this thing is going dark real friggin' quick.
It will be.
You won't have audio from anywhere. It will go off.
It will.
Nope, it's all good, Kel. I mean, that's why we have her in the chat.
Yep, it's technology.
Hey, M&J's Happy Hands in the house.
Hello. Athena says hello. We'll tell her hello for me.
All right, you feel like getting on the other side of the show?
Yes, let's
get this thing started. This is going to be one of those fun shows, and actually it won't be fun.
No, it's going to be a short one.
No, it's not going to be a short one. It's going to be
it's going to be a recap.
Right. I mean, it's going to be emotional.
Yeah.
And then we'll also bring in our special guest we have with us tonight.
Yes.
Actually, we got two special guests that I'm seeing in the backstage area. But let's go ahead and get on the other side of the show, and we'll get this party started.
All right.
As soon as I click right buttons again. God, jeez, I did this morning. You think I remember how to do it?
Well, hey,
This podcast is part of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.
Welcome to Use and Views. I'm Scott.
And I'm Kim.
And yeah, we're not even prepared. This is episode 124.
Yes, it is.
I only had a banner up, so we're doing good today.
Oh, yeah, we're doing just
great. You think take a week off, and everything just goes crazy. But this is the 20th memorial. I look back at the events of September 11, 2001. We were supposed to do this last week. However, unfortunately, we had, 2 deaths in the family.
Yeah, we did.
Both our Kim's cousins, and actually my cousins too, because I'm married into the family.
Yes.
Just kind of recap on that real quick. there's a family of four, a mother, father, a daughter, and or a son and daughter.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the mother had passed away a couple years ago from, I don't remember what from, I think cancer or something.
I can't remember.
And then, unbeknownst to us, the father and daughter got COVID.
Yeah.
And at 6 o'clock in the morning, the daughter passed away
Yes.
from COVID. And then at 4 p.m. in the afternoons, when the father passed away,
Yep.
leaving just the son left of the family now.
Yep.
It's been hell. And then we just found out, obviously, that we've also found out when they're doing the funeral services, which will be in our old hometown of Battle Mountain.
Yeah.
And kind of ironic they're doing it on the 25th.
I know.
But there's no way in heck I will go. I really don't want to go to a funeral and then a wedding.
No.
So I'll just go to the wedding.
We're going to go to the wedding.
Go to the wedding and have a few drinks.
Yes, exactly.
Anyways, let's get to who's in the chat. Who we got?
We have Tom. We have Dawn. We have
From the Escape Pod.
From the Escape Pod. We have Mikey. We have Luna Girl. We have
M&J's Happy Hands.
M&J's Happy Hands.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. We're happy to have you along. And as always, Kim likes to take care of business.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and get the business end of the show done.
Exactly. And I need my note here.
Yeah. Thank you, M&J's Happy Hens. Yeah, it's been rough. But that's why we took a week off from podcasting, just to get our brains somewhat situated, because trying to do that and then do a 20th memorial, look back at 9/11.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a week. Anyways, let's get business done on this end real quick.
All right.
As soon as I find it, where is it? There it is.
Okay. Thank you to all our Patreons, Luna Girl and Dragon Buddy, Dawn Delasnooch Solsky, Brady, Big Lovin', Hannah, Mikey, Brinley, and Case.
If you'd like to join our Patreon, go to patreon.com, search in the creative bar for Used and Abused Pod.
We are a proud member of the Red 5 Network. Go to red5network.com to find more exciting podcasts. Here is some of them. A Star Wars Journey with Ashley and Brandy, another Star Wars, ATSW The Escape Pod, which is one of our pod families, Blue Milk Cafe, Chats with Chewy, Conversations, Cursant Radio Underground, Dork Wars, Force of Light Entertainment, From a Certain Point of View, Jedi Temple Archives, Mighty Marvel Geeks, Pizza and Parsecs, Pod Wars, Press Play Streaming Studios, Rogue One Radio, Salty Nerd, Sarlacc Digest, Scarif Scuttlebutt, Star Wars and Beyond, The Convergence.
Yeah, that's the brothers.
Okay, The Lore Be With You, The Science Fictionary, The Sidebar Cantina, which is another one that comes on Mondays, The Snapcast, War of the Stars, We Be Geeks, WSTR Galactic Public Access, and Wookiee Radio. And oh my goodness, that's a lot. Anyway, those are some other great podcasts.
And probably more to come.
Oh yeah, those are some other great podcasts that you can find at red5network.com.
However, we do have a good announcement that we are now available on Amazon Music and Audible. Search for Used and Abused Pod on your favorite podcast apps, including Apple, Google, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Check out our pod family.
Which is
now this is our little niche pod family. This is our original pod family.
Yeah, this is our original.
I mean, we're now in the bigger Red 5
Network
pod family.
This is
our original pod family,
which is a Sidebar Cantina, which goes live on Mondays.
Yep.
The Escape Pod, which goes live on Wednesdays. They both have YouTube channels that you can subscribe to, and they're all
in the live chat.
Yes, and you can also find them on your favorite podcast app. Also, other YouTube channels to check out would be Swede Studios, Big Swede's Excellent Adventure, and Tactical Swede. Those are only on YouTube.
Right, and again, Swede's not a part of our our little small niche Sidebar Cantina family.
Yeah.
But also check it. And if you like watching chickens and ducks, go check out M&J's Happy Hens. And then if you want to just see chickens themselves, check out at Joe Did It.
Yes. A couple other YouTube channels. Check out real good YouTube channels.
Heck yeah. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you are new to the channel, click subscribe, then click that bell to be notified when we go live and hopefully upload new videos.
Right now that's on hold though.
Well, yeah.
You can find Used and Abused Pod on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. Our email is
usedandabusedpod@gmail.com. That and is spelled out AND.
Our website is usedabusedpod.com, all lowercase. There you can find links to all of our episodes, link to our YouTube videos, link to our merch store, link to our Patreon under the donate button, and you can leave us a message.
Also, click subscribe to be notified by email when a new audio-only episode is released. I just need to rewrite that.
Uh-huh. If you can hear a plane, we're so sorry. We live near an airport.
Airport, hell.
Go
near freaking Marine Corps
Airbase. Go to tpublic.com and search for Used Abused Pod for our merch store. There are t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, face masks, onesies, coffee mugs, etc. And right now we've just got the 2 designs. Right.
And next week, real quick, we're going to go over it. For episode 125 will be our race recap. Next Sunday, we'll go live 30 minutes right after the end of the IndyCar race on Sunday. As far as episode 126 will be the 30th anniversary Guns N' Roses Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. That will go live roughly about an hour after the race recap episode.
Now, if it goes in, just for the audio audience, if it goes into a long one, we're going to split that one into 2 parts. 2 parts. So
anyways, now we got to get caught up in the chat.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah, shoot. We forgot about the Orange and Fett show.
Yes, the Orange and Fett show, too. We really...
Tom lives in their airbase and agree with Dawn. Fuck COVID and fuck cancer.
Exactly. We also got a couple of other things to do before we get into our topic.
What?
Our 2 reviews.
Oh, yeah. Well, go ahead. Let's...
We got 2 5-star reviews.
Right.
The one I'm going to be reading is off of Audible, and this is from Tom Jensen, otherwise known as Bronco Fett. And here's what he said: good for the content, stay for the laughing, very enjoyable, informative, and fun. Great content. Traction compound is very good and effective. No, it's not. It's stupid. It is unnecessary.
Say that at the end of the show. That's the other episode. And the number. We're trying to decide whether or not we did this or not. If we already did it, we'll do it again. It doesn't matter. Another 5-star review on Apple iTunes or Apple Podcasts from Hector. He says, great podcast, love them. Always have a great time talking about topics related to our age group growing up. Love talking about sports, music, life, and etc.
Oh, Dawn just brought something up from the Escape Pod. Norm Macdonald died today from cancer.
Good Lord.
Holy cow.
All right, let's go ahead and give that 2-finger salute to cancer.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and now we've got cars going by.
Of course we do. Hey, what else is new?
I know.
All right, let's go ahead and bring in our guests.
Yes.
You think she's ready?
She might be.
Well, here we go. And I agree with Kel. Sad face. Rest in peace.
Yep.
Turd Ferguson. What the hell? It's probably something I don't under. It's probably something I know he was like did something with SNL.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not a huge SNL. But anyways, here we go. Let's go ahead and bring in our guest. She was supposed to be on a few episodes ago, but things happened and got in the way. But we are happy to welcome our social media director. Hannah.
Hi.
Bless you, Brindley. And
bless you again, Brindley.
Brindley, you're live on the podcast.
You say hi?
Hi.
Hello.
You having fun?
Yeah.
Oh, Luna Girl says Saturday Night Live Celebrity Jeopardy.
Are you happy to be on the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We're glad to have you, Brinley.
Hi, Kelly.
Are you gonna? Yeah, anything you want to say today, Brinley?
What do you guys say?
Damn it, Papa put me on the spot. Oh well.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi, Ruben.
Hi.
She's so damn cute.
She is.
Oh. So, Hannah, you're our social media director.
Uh-huh.
How's it? I mean, you've been doing it for a while. How's it been going?
Not too bad, I don't think.
No, I mean, based on the numbers I'm seeing with all the copy memes,
You like it?
you're definitely boosting us.
Well, that's a plus.
Yeah, now we just gotta get you to start promoting the show.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
All right. What else you got going on?
Lots of things.
Lots of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went and had my dress fitting today, so that was fun.
Yes, I did see that, and you look very beautiful.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter that I am your father and that I'm biased, but hey, whatever.
It happens.
Exactly. So, what else you got going on? Besides the wedding, you got the wedding coming up on the 25th,
Yep. About a week and a half away.
right? And what's this new thing you got going on?
Oh, Color Street.
Yeah, Color Street.
So it's like a navigation kind of thing. I would show you, but I don't know how to really apply it to my set. Besides my toes, and my toes are already done. Kind of hard to show on.
Whoops, that messed that up. Oh,
So they come in little strips. Show you what they look like. Kind of. I have testers. Kelly. Hint, hint. You show it to Papa? Here, show it to Papa.
Yep.
Put it close.
Oh.
Oh, I like that color.
So, and you just put them on your nails basically and then file them off so they fit. And then I have an online place that you can look.
Can I show Papa?
Yeah, you can show Papa. And then this is in a full pack. Put it closer. Too close.
Too close. Oh wow, yeah.
So, but there's a bunch of different colors, like there's this one.
Oh.
And then how about this one? Can you show this one? Can you show that? But they come with everything that you need. It comes with like a prep pad to wipe your nails off. The cuticle thing. And then obviously the little test strips if you want a tester. I'm getting my business cards sent in. Hopefully they'll be here in the next week or so. Kind of waiting on that. But I have a couple different samples that I send out. I don't have this one. This one was given to me by somebody.
Which one's that one?
The like mermaid colored one. This one.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one.
Okay.
But I do have. Hold on. Nope. Just one.
Which one?
Just one. There you go.
Leave her back full screen.
Yeah.
Put it close. Close. Up.
Up.
There it is. Oh,
Wow.
that's pretty too.
Or I have this one. I put it close. Up.
Oh yeah.
There you go. So hopefully I get everything in the next few days so I can actually start getting stuff out because I don't have.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Luna Girl says cute, and then Tom says my wife has a ton of those, loves them.
There you go.
Right? They're pretty awesome. I didn't realize like how good they were until I applied them to my toes, and they've lasted for 3 weeks. You can't even tell that they've been on for 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
So I guess what you're saying is it saves lots of money.
Huh?
I guess you're saying it saves lots of money.
Yeah.
Instead of going and get your nails done.
Exactly. Well, and then you don't have to worry about the hassle of like nail polish drying and.
Oh yay! Yay!
I'm putting it out there.
That's the only reason why I hate polishing my nails is the drying process.
So you should totally shop with me, and we'll get you some. Just saying.
Okay.
And they're super cheap too. Like the highest one is like $13. So they last forever. What really, Dad? 13.
And then Tom says,
Ridiculous.
Tom says, and my place doesn't smell like nail polish.
Exactly. So there's not the smell of the nail polish. You don't have to worry about the drying of it either. Like it's perfect.
Yeah.
And then the little girl says, DD hates that smell. Wow. All right. Yeah, but see, that's $13 away from a new album or a video game.
Oh my gosh, Dad! But they last forever. So just
she gave me this look like, and
afternoon, sister.
Oh Lord, you know what we forgot to do though? That's cool. So you got that getting started.
I do.
Right on, and that's going to help. So come the you're staying at home now, right?
Yes, I am. I'm safe.
You stopped driving the two-story house.
Yeah. It's quite sad.
It's quite sad.
I miss my truck. I'm not going to lie. I really do.
Yeah, but you're at home with your kids.
Brats of children is not exactly fun.
Okay. Unfortunately, the only bad thing about like with the cell phone is we get cut out. Every time we talk, we cut you out. So this will be fun.
Oh, this is fun. Stop.
So I think Kim's gonna have not built. Well, once we get into the main topic, we won't be laughing very much, anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, I forgot to do this earlier, but I'm gonna go ahead and touch on this real quick. We got some new CDs in the mail.
Yes, we did.
Well, they're not new. They're new to us. I've had them before. However, I was happy to get these back for what I consider a decent price. So, real quick, Star Wars: A New Hope, the '97 Special Edition album, which literally is a 2-disc set, follows the movie musically, so you can just put it in and listen. You know right where you're at all the time. Also got Empire Strikes Back, and also Return of the Jedi. In other words, we got the trilogy.
Yes.
So excited about that. And then, yeah, so once we get back from Nevada and we get everything going again, obviously we're going to be going into October where we're going to have the ladies takeover.
Yes.
Which will be Hannah and Kim with also special guests, Lunar Girl and Chantal from Scare Scuttlebutt podcast.
Yes.
And they're going to be talking the 20th anniversary of Harry Potter.
Yes.
You excited about that?
Yeah,
But I
gotta watch the movies again.
And then
I haven't even seen that.
after that, we're going to be doing The Worst Witch, which is a 1980 something friggin' movie.
Yeah, with Tim Curry as the Grand Wizard.
Right, Tim Curry, the Grand Wizard. And that one gal from Facts of Life is the witch, a good witch and a bad witch.
Yeah, she plays double parts.
Can't remember her damn name.
I can't either, but I know who you're talking about.
Exactly. Anyways from Gen X knows the mother figure from
Facts of Life.
Her maid, wherever the hell she was.
Anyway, she was on Facts of Life.
Exactly. The older lady.
Yeah.
It wasn't Betty White, that's for damn sure.
No.
That's Golden Girls.
Yes.
All righty. Well, we might as well get into this.
Might as well.
We got all the housekeeping taken care of.
Yes, we do.
I got to bring it up. real quick.
Mrs. Garrett.
Thank you, Mrs. Garrett.
Thank you, Tom.
Tom, thank you. I know Hannah didn't watch these. I mean, I don't think she watched them, but we had a couple shows we did watch leading up to this. One of them is called 9/11 Inside the President's War Room. That was on Apple Plus, and they pretty much just showed a bunch of footage from the minute of the attacks, and but pretty much followed President Bush all around, and then we watched In the Shadows of the Towers, Stuyvesant High.
Stuyvesant.
Sure, Cam, go for it.
Stuyvesant High.
Anyways, there's a school near the towers on 9/11,
5 blocks away from us,
or near Ground Zero, I should say. And they unfortunately were in class at the time, and they literally watched both planes go into the towers.
Yeah, they did.
And then we'll talk about them first. Just from their descriptions of it, it was literally when the tower started coming down, it was an earthquake. It felt like an earthquake.
Yeah.
The whole ground was shaking, which explains to me 110 stories. That's friggin' high.
Yeah, that is.
As far as the one about President Bush, I mean, I guess they focus on let's go back to the kid one for a minute, Kim. They talked about their feelings and the hell they have. I mean, a lot of them, because a lot of them didn't live near this area. A lot of them came from like the top of the Bronx
or the bottom of the.
I mean, they're right
wherever they live.
But
I mean,
they pretty much depended upon the subway system.
Yeah, they can.
Which at that moment after the attacks was shut down.
Yeah, it was not open.
Some of them it took. What they left probably around. Well, they left just before the second tower came down.
Yeah,
they were scooted out, and a lot of them took until almost 11 o'clock that night to get home.
Yeah, they did
because of the way everything got shut down.
Yeah.
They did talk to a few of them who after the events and they went back to school. They were dealing with a lot of
the smells.
Well, yeah, the smells. They also dealt with being yelled at.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we went through a time period there where the country kind of went into chaos, and everybody just assumed anybody that looked like an Arab was a terrorist, which is horseshit. But
yeah, that's the reason President Bush came out and said what he said. And this was at the end of that other one I watched.
Oh, okay, yeah. She watched other one called United 93, The Real Story.
Yep.
But
which it basically just went over the events of the United Flight 93 that ended up crashing in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. And basically it went behind the scenes of how it all unfolded from the time that all the terrorists met up to the time that the plane actually crashed. And it was very, very amazing.
And that one, what you remember what channel that was on? That was on
Reels.
Reels, okay, yeah.
That was on Reels.
That's right. Trying to remember, keep everything straight here. Yeah, and as far as the In the Shadows of the Towers, that one was on the HBO. And then the Apple Plus one where they followed President Bush, obviously that was just everywhere they went.
Yeah.
From the school in Florida to each of the different bases and places they went afterwards, with him constantly getting pissed off, demanding to go back to Washington.
And his staff going, no, we need to keep you alive.
There's a couple times in some of those photos they show of him, I swear to God, it looks like he's about ready to deck Andy Carr.
I know. And it's so funny because Andy Carr was one of them that they interviewed on that show, and he knew exactly what President Bush was saying to him at the time the photo popped up.
Oh yeah, they would show pictures of him of him and Bush on the plane on Air Force One, and yeah, he literally was exact. He knew the exact quotation. I mean, everything. I'm like, holy crap, dude! You remember this for over 20 years?
Yeah.
And then some of the other things they touched on was when Air Force One, they thought Air Force One was literally a target.
Yeah.
Mainly because what happened is somebody had heard something about Air Force One, but then as it went through the chain of command or the chain of like intelligence, FBI, CIA, one of those guys said Angel, which was the code word for Air Force One at the time.
Yeah.
So once the word got to the pilot that Angel was a target, they freaked out. So they pretty much cornered off the Secret Service cornered off the plane.
Yes.
Nobody was allowed to go see the president unless he asked for them personally.
Yes.
And it was crazy. But then again, they found out that was what it was. Just somebody along the line used the code word Angel.
Yeah.
And it was a non-threat. And then eventually it shows him going back to the Oval Office and doing his big speech that night from the Oval Office.
Yeah.
And then they go, when he goes, they did show when he went to New York, right?
Yes, they did show him going to New York.
Okay.
Which was on the 14th of September.
But we're mainly here. I mean, obviously, Hannah was 8 years old, roughly 8 years old, right? She's shaking her head. Yes. I mean, I don't hear no rattling, so I guess she's got no screws loose. We're good there.
Be nice.
Are you sure? I'm not positive about that.
Hey, Brandley, does mom got screws loose?
Does mom got screws loose? Yes. No? She says no.
Okay.
Hey.
And so I was 20 years ago. I was 30. Just turned 30.
And I was
3 days earlier. I just celebrated my 30th birthday.
And I was 26.
You were 26.
Yep.
So, gosh, I mean, I guess obviously we all live out here on the West Coast.
Yes.
We're all living in Hannah. Obviously, was the time in Battle Mountain. Mikey, yes, many. Don't you know you put something in the chat, it doesn't get called out on the podcast? What?
I said that's my husband, y'all.
Yeah, but we know you do things too, so.
Oh, I know.
I'm not scared.
What a
all right. Anyways, so I can definitely tell you, I definitely know you two are sleeping.
Yes.
Because I don't think Hannah would have been up that early in the morning on September 11th. It's what, 8? Yeah, so about 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 something in the morning here. Were you up?
I don't know. It depends on if it was a school day or not.
It should have been a school day.
Okay.
Probably pretty.
But then again, you probably didn't have the news on and stuff like that.
No.
Okay. So you wouldn't have known nothing about it at the time.
Until I got to school.
Well, you found it when you got to school.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so for me, I was working graveyards at a casino in Elko called Stockman's. It was the company owned 3 casinos in Elko, or actually 4 casinos in the Elko County area. One over in West Wendover called Red Garter Casino. One out in Spring Creek, Nevada, which is just up and over a hill in Elko, called the Scoreboard. And then the casino, or the commercial, right? Commercial?
It is a commercial.
Oh,
yeah.
no, it's got the damn white polar bear on it.
Yes, that's a commercial.
And then the Stockman's, which was pretty much the bread and butter of all the casinos.
Yes.
I was working there that obviously working graveyard. So I went in the night before, right after Monday Night Football, which had the Giants versus the Broncos.
Uh-huh.
Which I think, if I remember right, I think the Broncos won that game.
They did win that game.
Unfortunately.
I
And
got put this on.
so I went to work, and towards the end of the shift, I worked in what they call the cashier's cage. And that one we had just 2 separate registers pretty much. one they call the vault.
Yes.
That's where you're responsible for all the money in the casino.
Yes.
You've got to know where every penny is, where everything's at. And I had shut down the vault casino, the vault into the casino, the cashier's cage. Then I had turned around and opened up the other register, waiting for my relief to come in. When I happened to look up on the other side of me, we had all these windows or mirrors, so you could see back into the sports lounge, which had a TV on. Which you see that early in the morning, and they did have it on the news. It was on CNN, no sound on, and all of a sudden you see one of the Twin Towers is burning.
Okay, before you go on, Tom says, I wasn't watching the news. I was enjoying some time off from the Army, thinking I'll relax for a while in the reserves. Nope. Got a call from my first sergeant saying we're activated. I said, why? Then I had to hear about it all at once.
Wow.
Rough.
Yeah, that is definitely rough.
Yeah.
So
Uh-oh.
I went in, or we got done. My relief comes in. She at that point, when she comes in, she allows you to go over. She said, "Okay, go ahead and go take a break," because she counts into pretty much counts down my little drawer. We call the baby register because it's got less money.
Yeah.
And once she counts in the vault, she'll shut that down. That's when I get to go out. The vault's pretty easy to count in, especially if you zero out. It's pretty simple counting. Yeah. And so she sent me on my breaks, or I go over get my free soda, from the bar. No alcohol in it yet. You don't get an after shift or after your shift.
Yes.
And I go over there. I'm talking to the bartender, having a cigarette, and we're watching it on the TV on the big screen at that time, and the second plane hit. We were just talking about, wow, because we had it still had the closed captioning on, and you see them talking about an accident. Like, well, I don't know how the hell. Something. And I told the guy, I said, because I had been playing Flight Simulator from Microsoft at the time. I said the only way that would be an accident, something broke on the plane.
Yeah.
Something had to break for that plane to build, to go in. The sky is too clear in New York for all that. You can see that from the TV, even though you had the smoke, you can still see that was a clear day.
Sky.
It was a beautiful day there on the East Coast.
And everybody that was associated with it over there said the same thing.
They right.
Confirmed that it was one of the clearest days in September.
So when the second plane hit, I turned back and looked at the bartender and I said, we're under attack. Yeah. It was no thought in my mind. We were under attack. I go back over to the cage, says we're good. So I go down and clock out. I come back up and I'm just glued to the TV. While watching the TV, I'm not sure. And this is where everything kind of gets garbled for me, garbled in my brain. But I do remember, I know I saw both towers come down. And when they finally had a shot of the Pentagon burning, because the first shots we ever had from Washington was just smoke. Yeah. And they thought it was coming from near the Pentagon. They weren't for sure. When they finally confirmed it was the Pentagon, I decided to leave. I told everybody that I had worked the night with at that point that we are at war. Yeah. Just like President Bush decided, felt after the third plane we were at war. It was a declaration of war. So on my way home, obviously this is the early days of the smaller phone or cell phones. I had a Nokia. Oh God, a track phone, right? Yeah, we had track phones. We had track phones back then. First thing I do is I call your sister Karina, and I inform her she's asleep, completely asleep. I tell her, I go get up, turn it on to ABC, CBS, NBC, because now we're living in Elko. We get those channels at least over the air. We didn't have cable at the time. No. And put a cassette tape in the VCR and start recording. Yeah.
I was told to come and join you, so.
Not like that.
Oh, there's Case.
Move the laundry basket, you dummy. Get your fat head out of here.
Just so everybody knows, that's Hannah's brother Colby, who is getting into the picture.
The girl says my brother was activated that day too.
Yeah. I mean, that was the thing is so Colby.
Yes.
Well, hang on a minute before we come to you. Think about 20 years ago, 9/11. Okay. All right.
Go.
On 9/11.
On 9/11. I was 7, 6.
You don't even know how old you are.
Would have been 6 going on 7.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
You would have turned 7 in December that year.
Yeah.
All right. Just keep thinking about it for a minute, and then we'll come back. I'll come back to you. So I called Karina at the time, and I'm like, get up. I mean, I'm not being like I'm now, like where I'm being calm about it. No, it's get the fuck up, turn on the fucking TV, put a cassette tape in the fucking VCR, and fucking record one of the fucking news channels. Why? I'm like, we're going to war.
Yeah.
And I got off the phone with her. I mean, I just hung up the phone. I didn't even wait for a confirmation. I just hung up the phone. Then I called to Battle Mountain to my folks, and because I wanted the confirmation with my dad that he had that we had ammo.
Yeah.
Because at this point here, my days of watching Red Dawn kicked in.
Yeah.
You know, but we had already made our plans in case, you know, something. I mean, because at that point you didn't know what the hell was going on. You didn't know how widespread this was going to be. You didn't know if there was more coming. So I got home and I was obviously off Graves, but going back to Graves, I did not sleep that whole day. I ended up watching all the coverage, all the footage that day from, I think it was ABC. I think she just went to ABC on that, but
yeah.
I ended up staying up all night, all day, and then again all night the next night. But we'll get into that after you. So what do you remember, Kim?
Hi, gamer status.
Well, hello, gamer status.
The only thing I remember is I had come off of a late night the night before, so you were working at Wally World at the time, I was working at Walmart at the time, and I had come off of the closing shift and had gone home, and I hadn't got to bed much before the wee hours of the morning, which hasn't changed, but and then when the one thing that woke me up is Mom came in and says, "We're under attack. And I says, okay, I need to go to town." Well, I needed to go to town part because at the time I was the only one that had the car. And so I argued with her, fought with her, and said, okay, I will actually, after rounds of argument, I actually told her that I would take her to town in my car. So when we got in my car, the first thing I usually do in my car is turn on the radio. So I happened to turn on the radio. I don't remember what station it was. To this day, I don't remember.
One of those stations in Elko.
Yeah, one of the stations in Elko. And that's when they said, we're under attack. I was going, what? And then they went into the 2 planes hitting. And I turned to Mom and I says, I am so sorry. Because I was arguing with her on that. And she says, that's all right. So then we listened to the radio on the way into town because at the time they lived in Spring Creek. So when we got there, we did what we had to do with shopping. That was the start of a day that I knew was not going to be good because you walked into any of these stores that you went to and it was like walking into a graveyard.
Graveyard?
Yeah, it was quiet.
I don't know if I would use, I mean, I understand a ghost town.
Okay, ghost town, sorry.
Graveyard?
Sorry. It was like walking into a ghost town. And go ahead and answer Gamer's question before I go on. We're going over our memories of the 20th memorial of 9/11, Gamer. That's what we're talking about.
We're talking about September 11th, 2001.
Yeah, is what we're talking about. Anyway, so we went into each of these stores and it was like going into a ghost town. We got what we needed. We returned back home. I helped her put stuff away, got ready for work, and I had to go to work again that night. at had to go to work again that night at Walmart. And I tell you what, that was the first time that I had seen the footage of not only the two planes hitting the Twin Towers, but also the plane hitting the Pentagon too. And I was going, okay. And at the time, Walmart had just barely installed these TVs at various parts of the store. So that way, I was not the only one glued to it. I mean, the employees that worked that night, everywhere I went, they were glued to these TVs. There was nothing going on. We did what we could that night. By the time we left, we all just went home.
Okay, well, so since you went into that night, I mean, of course, I'm working at a casino.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Tuesday nights at a casino are not very busy.
No.
Monday nights are because we had Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
You know, but Tuesday nights are definitely not a busy night for us. However, when you walk in, there's no one playing the table games, and there's one person who's playing the slot machines.
Yeah.
I mean, the restaurant was dead. I don't mean it was like she said, it was a ghost. Even in a freaking casino,
it was a ghost.
It was
town.
a ghost town.
And if anybody's, and the other thing that caught me to that night, finishing up the night, is if you live in Elko, you know that the streets are busy all day, all night, with people constantly on the streets.
Nah, Elko's not that busy.
Well, sometimes it is, but at the time I got off, it would have been busy.
Okay.
And
a hard time.
Yeah, I know. So at the time I got off, it would have been busy, but it was nothing. There was nothing at all.
No, I remember walking to work that night, because we didn't live that far away from where I worked. And yeah, you're right. I mean, the streets were friggin'.
There was
nothing.
Nothing.
A car here, a car. I think I saw more cop cars that night.
Yeah, I did too.
Than I did
regular
cars.
Yeah.
So Colby.
Yes.
You were 7 or 6.
He was 6 going on 7.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I could chalk it up to old age.
Me too.
You're dumb.
How old are you right now? Subtract 20 years. That's how old you were on September 11th.
He doesn't even know how old he is now.
26, going on 20.
What do you remember?
I mean, I don't remember a whole lot. I remember being in the classroom at school watching the news and it just being super quiet.
Stop, please.
That's it?
Yeah, I don't really remember a whole lot. A good memory is just kind of short sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, no. So obviously at that time they shut down our airspace. The airspace was shut down right away. So we had no planes flying in this country except for, fighter jets and stuff. So fast forward a few days. Now, mind you,
are we going to get Hannah's view on this?
Did we ever get her view?
No.
Okay.
I don't remember. That was forever ago. 20 years ago.
Only 20 years.
That's a long time when you have kids.
You've only had them for almost 3 years.
Again, you kind of lose your memory once you have kids.
Yeah, you also get gray because of kids.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I haven't gotten gray yet, so we're doing good.
Don't worry.
Just wait until one rolls the truck.
Hey, now.
Hey, we're not gonna get into that.
Or the other one's wrecks a friggin' Mustang on a dirt road.
It wasn't a dirt road.
Okay, fine. You took a road you shouldn't have been taking.
And
at that speed.
At least I didn't cut off the tip of my finger.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways. So.
Refocus.
Yeah. Refocus. So.
Sidebar.
Yeah. Right. Friday night. So on the 13th, or I should say, NASCAR, NFL, MLB, NBA, they weren't playing yet. NHL weren't playing yet. So 3 major sporting things here in this country, or in the IRL, all decided not to race or not to do their sports.
Yeah.
However, on the 13th of September, 2 days later, Vince McMahon decided to host SmackDown Live in Houston, Texas.
Yes.
And he used President Bush's own words on saying we weren't gonna, we're not gonna let the terrorists win. We're gonna go back. They filled the stadium, the arena, and they had a great show.
Yeah, they did.
I forgot, but that was the other documentary thing we saw that was on Peacock.
Yes.
Where they went back to that day and talked about it, how it was all about just entertaining the fans.
Yeah, it was that night, entertaining the fans and letting them escape, just have a escape, even if it was for a few hours.
Right, and that's what it was. So that Friday night, I go back to work because I had it was off Wednesdays and Thursdays. I think so. I go back to work Friday night, and I totally forgot they had opened up the airspace again. I'm right at the side door of Stockman's Casino, getting ready to go in where the sports book is at. I've got my hand on the door, and behind me comes a friggin' plane.
Yeah.
And because it's coming in the land, because the airport is in Oakland, I dropped. I was like, "Oh God, don't hit this building." I mean, that's all I could think of.
Yeah.
And even today, I mean, even though we live here, I still.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a plane flies over, I still duck down.
Yeah.
It even though we were out here on the West Coast, it affected us.
Yeah, it did.
I couldn't imagine what it would have been like living in New York.
Oh, I know.
Or anywhere up and down the eastern seaboard, because I mean, like I said, I know it affected me. It affected my way of thinking after that. I mean, obviously I just turned 30. And I was definitely in no shape, no form to join the military. But at that moment there, we tried to buy an American flag. Unfortunately, we're all sold out.
That's true. That's true, Tom. That was during the invasion story, and the wrestlers broke character that night.
Yes.
That is very true.
Yes, they did. That is for sure. And yeah, I mean, it still affects me to this day. We watch a 9/11 show or documentary that was put on by Jules and Gideon, or that made by Jules and Gideon Nodé. It was originally supposed to be a documentary about a Proby firefighter.
Yep.
And unfortunately, one of the houses that, I mean, these guys didn't lose nobody at that moment during 9/11, but they were one of the first ones to respond. Matter of fact, Jules and Gideon, I can't remember which brother it was, but he actually went out with Chief Pfeiffer on the gas leak call, and he is the one who got the only video of the first plane hitting
the North Tower.
The North Tower.
Yep. And
watching that, even to this day, I mean, obviously now you've seen it, you watched it over, and you've seen it, you know what's going to happen, and it still affects you when you hear the loud thumps on the mezzanine of the North Tower. You know that is the point people are jumping out of the upper floors. And I remember watching that live, and I remember going, what is that falling? I thought it was debris, and then they started zooming in, and I'm like, okay, I mean, I understand freedom of press and stuff, but you could have just said there's people instead of zooming in and making sure they were, and it just at that. I remember when I saw that happen live, I looked at your sister and I said, how rough is it up there, or how bad is it up there that your only way down, the only way you feel is to jump? I mean, honestly, I mean, after time you start thinking about it more, and you realize the smoke, the heat from the fire. I mean, none of us would. I mean, you'd rather I mean, hate to say, but you'd rather freaking jump out of a building than burn to death.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is that. It really is like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just, I mean, it still affects me to this day. I mean, obviously, you guys can tell. I mean, you guys are a lot younger. I mean, when it comes down to it, when Brindley, Case, and then of course Lane and Kyson go to school, and they need to have those. They need to have those days or do a report on September 11th, and they need to ask family members. They can ask you guys for a little bit, but you guys don't have that. You guys weren't. I mean, obviously we were the adults at the time, still are, but you know what I mean. We have a bigger memory of it than you guys do, obviously. And so they would obviously be turning to us. And the good thing is, like, with this podcast is what? Hannah's shaking her head.
And Tiffany popped in and says, horrible, scary. I cannot even imagine what they went through.
Exactly, Tiffany. I completely agree.
Yeah.
And did you have something to say? You were shaking your head.
I was shaking my head at Colby.
Oh.
He's making fun of.
He what?
He's making fun of. He has a fat lip.
Why'd you hit him, Colby?
Yeah, Colby.
No, I just got home like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I saw your hand hit him.
Oh.
I can't wait till that kid grows up and kicks your butt.
Yeah, that'll be the day.
It'll happen.
Next year. All right, now we broke character on that. Kind of livened up a little bit. Sidebar again. Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is your kids are going to be looking towards us, for our thoughts and stuff about that day. And then of course, I mean, heaven forbid I'm gone or Emus gone before then. At least now you've got the episodes we've done about 9/11 to Bella Rewind or let them listen to, and then they still at least get our opinions.
Yeah.
And our the processes of what we went through, and of course, journal entries and stuff. I mean, unfortunately, I didn't dig out. I was going to dig out my journal and Korean's journal just to get our thoughts from that day or from the week of 9/11 in 2001, but I didn't dig about it in time, so maybe it's something we'll do another time. And is that the podcast notebook?
It is.
Anna's got a podcast notebook.
Well, and then just to kind of touch on, there's also the World. I think it's called the World Trade Centers.
The movie. World Trade Center with Nick Cage and Pena,
which those two portray two Port Authority officers that survived.
Very good movie.
Yes, and then the other one is in Memorandum.
Well, right, and that's a documentary.
Okay, Case.
Well,
you're going to be a drummer.
No, exactly.
This is what we do.
Scoot over a minute.
Ow.
You go, Case. Yes.
Kid.
All right.
Hey, Case, you want these? Should Papa bring them up?
They know.
Yeah, Papa, bring them up.
Oh.
Yeah, then you can go.
Oh.
Anyways.
Wild.
You got anything else to add, Kim, to your to the memory? I had to light it up a little bit.
I know.
Oh gosh, it was
getting heavy.
Yeah, heavy. Is there something wrong with the gravitational pull in the future? Hannah right now is looking at us going, what the fuck are they talking about? Do you even know?
Nope, no idea.
Have you not seen Back to the Futures?
Oh yeah, I have.
Oh, okay, let's see here. Colby says, let's not forget about one way to pay tribute to those 343 that gave their all. Take some time to do 2,200 steps like those countless heroes.
I agree.
Well, I got it, Colby.
I agree. I completely agree.
Either he's going to be a drummer or he's going to be a judge.
I don't know, but he keeps on smacking me in the face.
Wonderful. The mind
Exactly, Tom.
of a child
The
is.
mind of a child is Yoda.
Yep.
Kobe, you better get rid of Facebook.
What?
You have to start following him on YouTube.
Yeah, we're dropping off.
We're going to drop Facebook.
Yeah.
Dropping Facebook.
Facebook.
And Tiffany says boxer.
Man.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Okay, we're really drumming now.
Bro. You better chill out. Hey, you better chill out. You don't listen. It's like your father.
Just like mom.
That's rude.
Why do I think we're going to witness Colby getting hit? Colby's getting hit with a fat lip next.
Possibility.
It happens often.
Can't you just feel the love in that house?
Oh, yeah.
Can't remember anything.
Shut up. You're dumb.
Can you feel the love
Tonight. Yeah.
Anyways, let's go ahead and you got anything you want to add? I mean,
No.
you went to work that night. Obviously, it was
just
a
dead.
ghost town in
It
Walmart,
was-
which is amazing.
Yeah, it was because Walmart was so busy.
Apparently.
So, and it was just, I mean, you just didn't want to do anything that night.
So, what do you think? Obviously, we had the 5, the 10, the 15.
Tom says, "We don't need your rules, Mom."
How we feel too. Jerk. Oh, goodness. You okay? Aye, we.
Where does Boise say stuff?
You know, I haven't bought any.
All right, Tiffany, thank you for jumping in.
Love you.
You take care too.
Take care of you and yourself, and you guys too over there. And we'll see you here in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
For our big wedding, big
Yes.
shindig.
Yes.
How much alcohol is going to be there?
Not enough.
No.
Colby's not allowed to drink.
BYOB.
Yeah,
You want more booze than what I buy? Bring more.
I heard that you're babysitting, so
Who's babysitting?
you,
I ain't babysitting you.
Kyson and Lane, so I can drink.
Yeah, not happening. I'm only Nope, sorry.
Hey, thank you. We appreciate you, Grandpa.
That's fine. You can give him somebody else.
I hear you.
I hear you too.
Be easy.
Ow.
Ow.
Okay.
You're okay? Okay.
Anyways, Hannah, let's start with let's go with the youngest and the youngest child that's been around. Colby, 20 years later, quit doing that on camera.
20 years.
20 years later, where do you think we stand now as a country? Or not as a country, but as the other side of 9/11.
Oh.
It's the other side of 9/11. I mean, I don't know. If you look at what's going on with the country today, and
Much better.
not good.
Okay. Hannah?
It's definitely not any better. Look at the 13 soldiers that just died.
Yeah, that's true.
That was because Biden handed over their names. Like,
Yeah.
no, that's not okay.
look at all the American hostages we have over in Afghanistan right now because we just handed everything back over to the Taliban.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. One thing can be said is Afghanistan hasn't changed.
No.
No, but I mean,
You know, we
But-
when
I
the
was-
war.
here in the States too. It's not good.
That's true. The States isn't any better either.
The United States is where it was before 9/11.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. The United States was divided before 9/11.
And they're now
We're
continuing.
right back to where we were before 9/11.
Yeah. We're not a united country. We're a divided country.
Look at our president. Hey, the best way to prepare for hurricane season is to go get vaccinated.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
That's our
Kim,
Yes.
your thoughts?
On post 9/11.
Yeah.
You could just see it. I mean, we are so far divided now, it's not even funny. I think we're even worse. I think we're more divided now than we ever were before 9/11.
Here.
I
mean,
I think I think it's the same.
I mean, this
The
country
problem
is so divided.
and the reason why I say I think it's the same is because the fact that we didn't have social media back then.
Yeah.
You know, before 9/11, it's been the same. This country has been the same as always. I mean, I'm sorry, this country never learns from its mistakes.
No, they don't. They don't. And it always comes back to we are always constantly divided.
Yep.
We are never united. We are always divided.
What the heck, Tom?
And Tom says that he likes this guy talking about Colby. By the way, Colby, just so you know, Tom is a Bronco Fett.
Yes.
Him and his brother, orange jacket guy, like to stand down in the end zones.
Then go.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Matter of fact, they need to watch for him live this weekend
Yeah, we do.
Bye.
on, I don't remember what channel the next Boise State game is on, but it's coming up.
Yes.
Anyways, huh?
So I miss blue turf.
Well, you left up there. You could have stayed.
Could have.
I mean, anyways, let's turn this away from going political or going anywhere. The one thing I've noticed, especially with the 20th year this year, is there is not a lot of newer documentaries. There's not a lot of push for documentaries anymore about 9/11.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we said it back then. We were all never forget. 20 years later, the ones that really haven't forgot are the ones who it really had an effect on. But unfortunately, most of the kids that were born that day or after really don't have
A good understanding.
they don't have a gist of it, and unless you're from the area,
Yeah.
you know, unless you're from, you know, Pennsylvania, because, you know, Pennsylvania, DC, or even New York, because everywhere else just don't seem to give a rat's ass about what happened on 9/11 anymore.
Yeah.
But I guess it's something that does happen, because me and you did have this argument, or I guess it wasn't an argument, we had a discussion about it, where, you know, unless I see a social media post about it, I don't remember Pearl Harbor Day.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Only way
Once it comes up on my social media, on Facebook or on Twitter or something, oh, okay, well, today's the day of Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I wasn't born then.
Yeah.
You know, by the time I was born, what was it, 1942?
Yeah, I think
41, 42. So
Yeah.
I was about 30. It was 30 years past my time already.
Yeah.
And it wasn't something my parents drove down my
Uh-huh.
brain, or, you know, in my head.
Oh.
And we talked a little bit about, I mean, obviously we talked a little bit about Vietnam
Uh-huh.
growing up, because that's what my dad went through. And
Um,
Tom says ESPN,
ESPN.
Oklahoma State.
Yep.
Boise State versus Oklahoma State. What?
Oh, Mikey's over here telling you what day Pearl Harbor was.
Oh,
December 7th.
December 7th, 1942.
okay. So it's 29 years.
He'll tell you.
All right. Well, I mean, I can't even give you the dates of Civil War events. Okay, I know of events, but I can't give you the dates, and that was my favorite my favorite war.
Look, we're not going to go into it because Mikey will sit here and tell you every single one, okay?
Okay, well then I guess we need to have Mikey on an episode eventually, and let's talk about American history.
That's what we'll do.
And then we'll have Kobe on, and we'll be talking about the evils or the reason why you should not chew chewing tobacco.
Yes, can we do that one too? Get out of there, Case Julian.
Uh-oh. You know you're in trouble.
When Mom says your full name, you're in trouble.
That wasn't full name though. She didn't get the last name.
Come on. You're not cute.
Yes, he is.
Not when he's in trouble.
I mean, what you mean? Yeah, I wonder how much trouble that he's really going to be in here in a couple of weeks.
So much trouble.
You're going to have us up there, plus great grandma, great papa up there.
Yeah.
They're both going to be in so much trouble. So much trouble.
And I don't know. I think it's time to spoil them.
Then they're going home with you.
Buy him a drum set.
I'm going to punch you in the throat.
I'll pitch in.
Brindley, he's fine.
Yeah,
sleep in your car?
Never mind.
Fucking drum set. Hell, drum set, bass guitar with amp, electric guitar with amp.
Then I help.
Stage lighting.
That's true. That's true, Tom. It's worse when a wife uses the full name.
Right? This is how Kim knows she's in trouble. I get first name, middle name, maiden name, and current last name.
Yeah. I know I am in trouble.
Dang, you go all out.
Don't even get
Damn right, son. I want them to know that they're in trouble.
You go home, don't you?
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay.
You're just a teddy bear. All right. We all know.
It's a little grizzly bear.
He don't run so fast anymore either.
Oh God! Just remember.
No, but I know something that don't need it. I don't have to worry about running. You ain't gonna outrun it. You ain't fucking Superman.
All right, you got me there, old son.
Oh, son.
Oh, son.
God, here we
I'm gonna
go.
beat his fucking ass. Good thing he has to sleep in that house.
I mean, my car's pretty comfortable.
Yeah. Won't go anywhere because it's got flat tires.
Hey.
What did
I'll
you
drive
just
it.
buy on Amazon?
No. That's what Tom says his wife does.
Oh, I like Lunar Girls.
Oh God.
Robert Dragon. Yes.
Jesus. Okay, Kim does not go that crazy. I didn't even go that crazy. Holy shit.
And then Christopher Robin.
Yeah, that's what Hannah just mentioned. Jeez Louise. All right, well, just so everybody knows, we are done with the 9/11 side of this show.
We are.
We're on the fun. This is one that we try to do in our shows, especially when we're being all fucking serious. You know, we're having a serious topic, a serious conversation. Is we do want to bring it back and be back, you know, get back to being fun, and you know, you can be serious for a while, but eventually you gotta go back to laughter and having fun.
Tom says Star Wars Black series is his drug.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so they got the Star Wars. Tom's got the Star Wars Black series. His drug. Dave and Nick, Big Swede, they got the fucking fucking
Funko Pops.
Drug.
Yeah, the Funko Pops.
I'll just stick to music.
What happened?
Mine's shoes.
What happened?
Say goodbye.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Where are you going?
Colby?
I gotta go shower. I'm gonna go hang out with
I
you.
know. Oh God, you're right, man. I can smell you here.
Yeah.
How do you feel? How do you think I our next one?
Have a good night, son.
Have fun with your boys.
I will. We'll see you guys on the next one. Maybe.
Yes.
Probably
yeah,
not.
be
Probably.
Sunday.
Oh, Hannah said that I'm not allowed on the show anymore, so I guess you're just gonna have to set me up with my own.
Well, get your own YouTube thing and
YouTube.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right. You'll have to walk me through it, Coach.
It's not that hard.
the fuck.
What's wrong with you?
The drummer's back.
Yep, the drummer's back.
On his
Hi, Keith.
Hi, Case.
doesn't know how to make a YouTube. Get out of here.
Case.
Look, Papa's at you.
Hey, Isaac.
Hi, Isaac. And then Tom says we need more Mikey.
Oh. And we need more Mikey. So Mikey's got to start making appearances too.
Been called out. He says why.
Ow, everybody likes him. See, now y'all should be doing your own podcast.
Now I have. That's.
He got her there.
Just like Lunar Girl and DB should be doing their own podcast.
That one would be funny. I agree with that one.
Oh gosh, so what you got going on? So what you got? What, one more fitting?
Yes, one more fitting.
When's that one happen?
So when I went in today, we did like the last minute things for like to hold up my train to make sure the train's at a foot for when I dance with everybody.
Oh yeah.
How long is this friggin' thing?
It's not super long.
Okay.
No, you can tell if you look at it that it's not a very long train.
I didn't look at that close.
Clearly.
I did.
You're a woman.
Oh Lord.
It's not a
Us
very
men
long
are like,
train.
that's what I said. T-shirt, blue jeans, and my tennis shoes, baseball cap. That's my get up. That's my go.
But yeah, the train's not very long on her dress, but it's pretty the way it lays out.
But
according to Grandma, you're getting new clothes. So good luck with that one.
She is old and senile.
I'll remind her. So good, nice try.
She's still old and senile.
Again, you're going to be.
I can't hear you. Kim's over here laughing, so it's cutting it out.
She says you're going to be at her house.
Nice. Kick Colby out of his car.
You're getting the look now. You are getting the look.
Keep it up.
You're getting the look.
Keep it up.
Well, at least I'm about to go with the Borat look.
That's enough out of you.
Oh. I think she said training. How about Thomas?
And then Tom says, my mother is a professional seamstress. She made my wife's dress. Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's cool.
My mother-in-law made Karina's dress for me and Karina's wedding.
Oh.
But me and Kim just said, screw this shit. We went to the Justice of Peace and fucking got it done.
Yeah. I had already helped plan one wedding. I wasn't going to plan two.
It's stressful.
It is.
She knows. She was there. She was planning. Because mom for Hannah to be mom. Karina asked her to help, and yeah, it was between her and Karina getting everything done, and then unfortunately, Karina got put in the hospital that little bit. People came behind and started changing shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Isaac says, so your mom was in your wife's dress before you were?
God damn. Oh, shit. Oh, God, Isaac. Right on, brother. Oh.
was good.
Yep. Had her hands all over.
Yep, had her hands all over it.
Oh, fuck. And oh my god. What?
Hopefully it'll happen next week so I can go get it all fitted one more time. Just make sure everything's perfect. And they're going to steam it and everything.
Oh, nice.
So it'll be go.
Yeah.
What is your malfunction? What is your problem?
What?
Put it out.
Come on. Oh, did you sing?
She said steam.
Oh, God.
So you thought of a tree stack.
Either that or it's like maybe she's steaming it herself. Zinger she gets sometimes. Love you, daughter. Oh God. Ah, hell, it's been a lot. This has been way too much fun. Let's go ahead and get into what we got coming again next week. Next week's episodes will be on Sunday. This coming Sunday.
Yes.
We will go episode 125. We race recap from Bristol race of Saturday night. IndyCar F1's off this week. IndyCar runs on Sunday.
Okay.
Once the IndyCar race, which is 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Mountain, or 12 Pacific. Once the IndyCar race is over from Monterey, we will go live within 30 minutes after that to do the race recap episode. Once we're done with the race recap episode, then we will we'll wait about an hour and we'll come back with episode 126, the 30th anniversary of Guns N' Roses, Use Illusion 1 and 2.
I just read it. Great. Now I have Thomas and Friends theme in my head.
Poor Tom.
Right? Oh, this is the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends.
Don't. My start singing it.
Or I love you.
Oh,
You love me. We will stop right there and see. Oh, I had a better one this morning.
They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8.
Oh, I had a better one this morning. Lewis got ran over by Verstappen on his way into turn number 1 or 2.
Lord.
Anyway, so yeah, we're going to come back Sunday with double episodes because we will be headed for Nevada.
Yes.
Nevada.
Yep.
I can't believe she's not saying nothing to me yet.
It's
Yeah,
Nevada.
Thank you.
Nevada.
It's Nevada.
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 You.
You say tomato, I say tomato, whatever the fuck.
I'm sorry, there's one way to pronounce Nevada, and it is Nevada.
I didn't realize there was a fucking T in Nevada.
Stop it.
I said duh.
No,
Nevada.
you said ta.
No, I said duh.
No, you said tuh.
Oh. Okay. And duh. Nevada.
Yeah, get it? Duh.
Yeah,
My brain thinks faster than what my mouth can speak, apparently. Which happens often.
Oh, in other words, it's like this. Hey, Kim. I think we ought to send her to Santa Ana.
No, I don't. I want to be in hell with my hellmates.
That's okay. I want to go get a job at Walmart.
Get in, get out, get out.
No,
get
welcome
in.
to Walmart. Get your shit and get out.
Come here.
All righty, Hannah, thank you for joining us on tonight's show.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll be seeing you soon. We go ahead and stick you backstage for a bit, and we'll chat right after the show, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
I just remember how to fucking do this.
Bye.
There, okay, she's backstage. All righty, guys. Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, fucking YouTube froze.
No. It'll just take a minute for that one.
Oh, damn, I hit the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, talking about fucking sweaty.
Yeah.
It's fucking hot down here.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways, we want to thank everybody for joining in tonight in the chat. We've had a lot of fun. We had moments of tears or close to tears. I know I was a couple times.
I was too.
9/11 is hard to talk about sometimes.
It is.
And but that's why I like having the kids on, because having my kids on, because they can definitely lighten up a room.
Yeah, they can.
They can definitely switch it back around. So can our chat. Isaac, Tom, Mikey, Luna Girl, and I know DB would have been in here if he's probably working. So missed you tonight, DB.
Dawn,
yeah, Dawn joined early. Tiffany came in from Facebook side.
Uh-huh.
That is the reason why
J.
part of me
Hens
wants to still keep Facebook going.
Yeah,
though.
I know. M&J Happy Hens came in.
Yeah, I mean we had a nice
we
full
had
chat.
Gamer came in,
Right,
which was one of the new ones.
Right.
And thank you all for participating in the chat.
Yeah, so Sunday, 30 minutes after the IndyCar race, we will be going live. Obviously, just if you got the bell clicked, you'll get notified. Plus, I'll notify on Twitter and Discord. And then if Hannah starts able to start pushing, then maybe she can. So we got to figure out how to fucking promote, how to push the live part of it on it, because Instagram don't allow you to put in, or don't allow you to, the links don't click on Instagram.
Oh, Dragon Buddy just came
DB! Yeah, long day at work. Miss you, bud.
It's really.
Oh, you've been listening, right? Oh, of course, figured that much.
Oh, nice.
But, yeah, I understand.
Just finished talking to my last guy out.
Nice.
But
but yeah, so we'll go live right after the IndyCar race, and then an hour after we're done with that episode, which depending on what happens at NASCAR Saturday night, Bristol, or we don't have left points, so we don't have to worry about Kim losing her mind over F1 this weekend.
No.
Or in the IndyCar race, we'll see if Kim has your rants. We should be, I don't know, again, you figure probably 2 hour and a half so 2 hours after, so 5 o'clock Eastern. We should go live with that 1 to 2 hours after that. It'll be a late night for us on Sunday.
That's fine.
I know a lot of people, especially our East Coast friends, won't be able to. They won't be able to be probably in the chat for the full evening because it's a long night. It's a late night for them.
Yeah,
but we understand. But this is what we got to do to get ready to head to Nevada to a special occasion.
That's true.
Once in a lifetime event.
Yep, that's true, Dragon Buddy. It was a heavy show, and it doesn't seem that long ago.
It doesn't. It does. I mean, you think 20 years, but I remember most of it like it was yesterday. Yep. And that's the bad part. Hell, I remember Challenger like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
And again, we'll be probably touching on that next year.
Yes, we will.
Around the anniversary or around that time. Yeah. But anyways,
sorry, Luna Girl.
Sunday. What?
Good night. Good night. See you Sunday. Sorry, I just saw that, Luna Girl.
Oh yeah, she's still in. She don't go until we're off.
All right.
Anyways, everybody have a great night. Have a great work week, a great weekend. And January 28th. Thank you, Luna Girl.
Thank you.
That's the Challenger.
Yeah, Challenger explosion. And
1986.
Yep. Yeah, it was 1986.
Anyways, have a great work week, a great weekend. Be kind to everyone.
Wow, Dragon Buddy. The Challenger was on his sister's birthday.
Ah, damn. Ouch.
Yeah.
And until Sunday.
Peace.
Peace.
See you Sunday.